maybe feeling down, maybe insecure about your financial situation. But right before I was gonna even just say that, the Emperor comes out, like, flying out to the side, upright. I just keep coming back to you're not gonna see it coming, like, it's just gonna hit you out of nowhere, it's just gonna hit you out of nowhere, it's just gonna hit you out of nowhere. But I don't think it's gonna be stability like the world knows it right now, and I don't even know what that means. Yeah, like this new idea, like this new concept of this new definition of, you know, what stability really means. Coming up with your own ideas, coming up with your own plans, visions. Yeah, I feel like the anticipation is building, and I feel like that's kind of creating like this extra level of anxiety. I think maybe like making you think, am I wasting my time? Should I feel disappointed that this isn't working because I'm doing the same thing over and over again? And in a sense, not necessarily like insanely, but like, you know, I'm doing the process, I'm doing the thing that I should be doing, you know, I'm taking the advice, I'm taking the guidance, I'm taking it in stride, and for lack of better terms, where is it? Where is it? Like, I'm waiting, I'm watching, I'm looking, you said you were on your way, like taking this a moment, I guess, to gain knowledge, to absorb something that maybe wasn't fully absorbed, you know. You know, being creative, it helps to be bored. It helps to be bored sometimes. It helps to be in that in-between space, you know. So there's this definite, like segment, I want to say, between what was and what is, or what is becoming. And it's finding grace and it's finding gratitude in these slow moments of just kind of taking it easy. And when you put the order in for something, when you finally go through with it, and you know, you put that order in for something online, and you know for a fact it's not going to be here for like 2 weeks or more, but the order's in, and now all you can do is count the minutes and the seconds. But all that means is there's something to look at within what creates this anxiety around anticipation and waiting. Like, I've heard places that waiting is a state of being. So if you don't want to be waiting anymore, stop waiting and just have, and just do, and just be. Yeah, I think that in a lot of ways, some things cannot come to be until this next chapter here, which the things are about to get shaken up in a way that even I can't fully see. A lot of people, you know, we might be able to have our ideas and we can feel the ground rumbling, you know, but we don't necessarily know for how long. And that's okay. There's like I said, there's a beauty in this space of revealing everything, you know, unveiling lies, insecurities. Yeah, fragile self concepts. You know, that's going to all be very illuminated right now to give us the opportunity to gain the knowledge. I don't know, like I said, this is being very vague. Yeah, I guess that is that simple. The knowledge about what we can't see, about the knowledge about the illusions, the knowledge about what was hidden, what was in the dark. The moon is coming out to cast lights and shadows, you know what I'm saying? It's like when they would purposely and not purposely, and nature would flood the Nile. What that inadvertently did was it created this rich soil, and any of the edges, the water, you know, flooded, and that made for a much more abundant and fertile harvest season and planting, and, you know, for their crops year round. It was on purpose because they knew that even though the flood can be devastating, even though flood can be, if worked with, if gone with the flow, they can use it for their benefit. And that's what this is all about, is about taking maybe a stressful moment and alchemizing that into something that can be used for your benefit or others' benefit. And nothing like a bad day for someone to take advantage of a bad situation. And I don't mean that in a negative. I mean, truly innovative people are not stopped because of bad weather. The era of loss is behind us. I feel like it's time for a change. It's time to break up with the distractions, with the feeling of loss, with the feeling of victimhood. All together, kind of like putting that to a rest and revving your gears up, you know? When it's time, your talents are going to be called for. And it's going to be extremely evident that you were made for the job. And I know that you're the type of person who maybe hasn't felt that way their entire life. Like, they never fit. There was never a role in life that would make sense for you. I feel like that's about to change. That's about to change, and the idea of what society deems a leader or successful is about to be flipped on its head, and you're going to be one of the first ones to figure that out and allow it to benefit you and the people that you care about. And when you do that, when you create an energy and air around you of that alone, creates abundance and stability for the entire world. Because it really does start with us. Have a peaceful day.